Hello everybody, I wanted to come and do an update on Luke because he just made 5 months. So I haven't had him on camera yet, even though I put a slideshow of his first few months. So I feel like babies, of course a lot of stuff happens in a period of time, like a short period of time. A lot of things can happen, but I feel like you don't need to know the update on the baby, pretty much like what's happening every day. So right now for his 5 months, there's a few things that he's doing, and I want to say don't compare your baby to other babies. I really try not to do that because even though there are milestones for babies, all babies do stuff at different time periods. So I wouldn't take too much stake if Luke's doing something that your baby isn't doing, or nothing's wrong with Luke if your baby's doing something that Luke's not doing yet. So and my first son did stuff at different times that he does and did. So I did include a couple of his milestones that I could catch on camera, but you know, they'll do it, and as soon as you turn the camera on, they sit there and look at you and won't do anything. So I did try to catch a few things. So right now, the last time we went to the doctor, little Lukey, not so little, was going on 17 pounds. So he is a little bit of a chubster. So also in Lukey's world, he did start daycare because I did go back to work. I didn't want to start him in daycare so soon, but my sister did watch him for a while for me, but then there was a point where he had to start school. So he's been in daycare for about 2 weeks. Another milestone he's made is that I've started incorporating some foods. I do breastfeed Luke, so the only food that we've tried so far is bananas, and he seemed like he didn't like it, I guess because it was new. Oh. It's a new taste. Do you like it?
Want to liven up those lunches?
Charlie!
That's Dodger's tuna creations for your kind of flavor.
Seasoned tuna and bread.
Lemon pepper.
Hello.
Do you like
Your
it?
way, your way with Dodger's single-side pouches.
Luke. I'm trying to get him to look at the camera. But another milestone, he is trying to sit up like on his own now, and he lifts up and.
But let's have a look at the actual class itself. You can see here it is the multiplayer. This is the only site available for us to play at the multiplayer game level. But you can get professional versions, elite versions, and elite versions. And I actually get the professional experience of the more snack one.
Lukey, look. Lukey, look. Okay. And I think he's gonna be getting teeth pretty soon. So I did buy him a couple little things like for teething that you put like frozen food or ice and stuff in. Bless you. Bless you. So and anything else, like I do put him on his stomach to see if he'll crawl, but most of the time he just gets upset and cries. And that's really it on the new things. He knows his name, so he responds pretty much when you call him. He is a very happy baby who doesn't want to look. Look. Luke. But pretty much he's always looking down. And he likes to look at phones, which I try not to because he's just a baby. He shouldn't be looking at the phone all the time. But he does like to look at it. And he likes to talk to his brother and play with his brother. And he tries to play with his toys, but you know it's not much that he can do. He just is starting to get super duper busy, so I can tell what's to come once he starts being able to move. But he hasn't decided to crawl yet, but he does act like he wants to crawl when you're holding him, but he won't do it when you lay him down by himself. He'll take short naps in his crib, but again, we mostly co-sleep because I don't want to leave Lukey just yet. Even though my first son slept in his own bed from day one, he does pretty much sleep through the night. He'll go to sleep about 11:30 and then wake up at about 5:30. And from there, he like wakes up every hour, like from 5:30 to 6:30, then 7:30. And then after that, it's time for us to get up to get ready for me to go to work and for me to drop the kids off at school. So he's been pretty much liking school so far. And we'll see what Lukey's doing in the next few months. Maybe if he's crawling, we'll come back at 6 months and tell you guys. Got to tell them Lukey found his feet. Did you find your feet? Did you? You did find your feet. You found your feet about 2 weeks ago and you haven't stopped, and you learned to blow spit bubbles. You did. Yes. And you're going to work in your tie shirt. Yes, yes. Yes, you are. Did we find our feet? Are those Lukey's feet? Look at those feet. Yes. And you pretend like you can talk, but you really can't. We don't know what you're saying. We don't.